Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. So the strongest card that really speaks to me is this Ace of Swords here. You definitely are in your hermit mode where you're pulling yourself back from a heartbreak that had happened recently. And I feel like with this mental clarity, you're realizing that in order to gain that mental clarity within yourself, you have to be this emperor here. And the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, I feel like that has a lot to do with cutting that person out of your life and learning how to let them go. With this Three of Wands here, I see that you're really contemplating on whether that is you trying to travel and to forget about this person. But I feel like first there is something that is needed to be done. And that has to do with cutting this person out of your life and learning how to let them go properly. Because like when you go through a breakup and you result to like drinking, let's say, for example. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's not the best way to cope with a breakup. I feel like here you're trying to be that emperor in order to do what is right. How to gain that mental clarity and do it in the right way. Letting this person go in the right way. And not just trying to drink away your problems. But I feel like you definitely have travel on your mind here. And perhaps you're trying to plan a vacation, or maybe this is spirit telling you to, pack your bags and get away and do something to keep your mind off of it for now. Because that's also kind of a healthy way to do it. Taking yourself out from this situation and going somewhere far where you can be in your thoughts, where you can be in this hermit mode. And I feel like that's when you'll gain that mental clarity and knowing, who is right for you and who isn't. Because I feel like right now you're at this Two of Swords here, where it's hard for you to see the right path. And with this Ten of Wands here, it's hard for you to let this person go. Because I feel like there's heartbreak here. Whether you were the one that left this person or this person left you. I feel like the heartbreak is more about being disappointed that it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen. Because with the Three of Swords being on the top of the Wheel of Fortune here, I usually take the Wheel of Fortune as things going in your favor. Things happening and it's like forward movement. But since the Three of Swords is on top of the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this relationship didn't go as planned. And you're starting to realize, and you're trying to accept it. But it's hard for you to accept it because you're still in that Two of Swords. Because you still can't see clearly. But I feel like Spirit is advising you to take that vacation, and that will help you gain that mental clarity that you're looking for. Because it's important to cut, these toxic people out of our lives. And I feel like that's what you're doing, and that's what you're trying to do. It's like your deeper self knows the right thing to do. It's just about taking action and doing it. Because I don't really see too much action in these cards. It's more about being in your head about it. And being in that feeling of the Three of Swords. Of that heartbreak. Instead of coping with it properly. But I feel like you do want to cope with it the right way. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. You got the King of Cups. You can be dealing with a water sign. Queen of Pentacles. That's fire energy. But I feel like this is you. Like you want to get back into your Queen of Pentacles. Where you're happy with your life. You're content with your life. If you could see, she's like content with her life. Like she looks very content. It's almost like you want to get back into this. And you want to move to calmer waters. You want to cut this toxic person out of your life. And you want to focus on yourself. But you still feel stuck. Like this person is still in your mind. I feel like no one else knows that but you. You appear to be fine. But I feel like deep down you're not. Like you're still stuck on this heartbreak. And you're keeping those secrets to yourself. Because you don't want people to see that. Because you feel like it would be weak if people saw how you felt about this person. But with this Queen of Wands, I feel like this is you. This is fire energy. I feel like you're ready to go on to the next cycle. And do that soul searching. I feel like that's kind of what I heard, because with this Three of Wands, it's about travel. And with that travel, I feel like you will start to, do that soul searching. Okay, let me grab some clarifications to see more detail on this situation. But yeah, I feel that you are heartbroken because it didn't go your way. Or it didn't go as planned, the way that you were hoping it would go. But let's get some clarifications here. Okay, so you have the Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. Five of Cups. The Hanged Man. Nine of Wands. And the World. Yeah, see, so like I was saying, this just confirms what I was just saying about with this Five of Cups and the Hangman here. You definitely are in your head about this person. And I feel like the same goes for them. You are also in their thoughts. With this Nine of Wands here, I kind of sense that, yeah, like I was saying, you both feel heartbroken because of how things played out. I'm not exactly sure what had happened between you two, but you both are in this Three of Swords here, where you both are experiencing that heartbreak. It's not just you, it's them as well. So I think that's why Spirit is advising you to go on that vacation, to take yourself out of here, or to kind of go far and leave. Because when they see you as well, they also get triggered. And it also, it also gets to them as well. Because they are going through the same motions that you are. But with this World here, I feel like you both feel like there is unfinished business between you two. Perhaps you both want a reconciliation. Or you both want to talk things over, but no one is giving in. It's almost like you guys are playing that game on, well, I'm not going to reach out, so, or well, if he's not reaching out, then I'm not reaching out. You guys are kind of like in that phase right now. So, I don't know, like, you both have deep feelings for each other, but neither one of you want to step forward. So it's making you guys in this Five of Cups here, where you guys are just remembering how terrible the breakup was. And it's making you guys in that stuck mindset. And no one wants to make the move. But let me see if there's any advice from the universe in this oracle deck. This is the elemental. Okay. So you have completion, west, and you have ignition, fire. So you are a fire sign. So that's just kind of confirming that this is your reading. But with this completion, I feel like that has a lot to do with the world here. Because like I said, you both feel like there's unfinished business. And you guys want to come together and you want to hash it out. And you want to, I don't know if hash it out is the right term to use, but you both want to come to a conclusion that you both agree with. So perhaps the ending, whatever happened in the ending or how it ended, you both came to a disagreement and you guys didn't agree on how things turned out. So I feel like the advice that the universe has for you in these cards is, I feel like they're saying to reach out because they feel the same way that you do. And they're suffering the same way that you are. But once you guys, come together, you guys will know the right thing to do. Whether to stay together or go your separate ways. But that conversation needs to be done. Because like I said, you guys are both in that mode where you're waiting for who should go in first. And you both don't want to do it, I guess, because it's like a confrontation. Or you feel like it's a confrontation, so you don't want to have to deal with it. And this person feels that way too. But they feel the same passion that you do for them. So I feel like that's the universe telling you that to not be afraid because they have the same feelings for you. But let me grab from this deck. See if there's any further advice for this situation, and then I'll close your reading. Sorry if it's loud. My mic is like right here when I shuffle. Okay. Alright. So you have, it's up to you. Choose a new direction. And yes. So like I was saying, this person, they are waiting for you. I think they're the ones that are waiting for you to come up with the solution between you two. And I feel like that's probably why you'd rather just, take yourself out of the situation and kind of go somewhere far. It's because you kind of don't want to deal with it. Or you don't want to be the one that has to do the confronting. But I don't think that this person is going to go forward, or they're not going to come to you like you would have to come to them. You see what I'm saying? But even if you do that, they wouldn't think less of you. They would actually think you're brave for doing that because they are not willing to do it because they're not brave enough. But that's their choice. That's up to them. But I feel like with this, yes. I feel like when you do come to this person will give you what they want. Or they won't. And that's when you'll know the right answer on whether or not this relationship is worth fighting for. And with this choose a new direction, I feel like that has to do with, getting yourself out of this rut. Getting yourself out of your head. and actually just going for it. And going for the path that is where you're taking action. Or it could mean that, how Spirit was advising you to go on that vacation. If you don't want to deal with this, then, go out and take time for yourself. Go on that vacation. And you will know when you come back what it is that you need to do. But that's what the universe is advising you. And that's what they're just reminding you. I feel like you already know this. It's just that this is confirmation for you. But yeah, that's all I have for you, and thank you for watching.